Whether it's war or crisis, India is prepared. Know how many days of petrol, rations, and gas we have in reserve. A country where bullets are being fired on the borders, fighter jets are circling the skies, and one word echoes everywhere, from newspapers to mobile phones: war. In this atmosphere of fear, people have started stocking up on ration, medicine, gas cylinders, and petrol diesel. Fuel stations are seeing long queues, shops are running out of flour and rice, and social media is filled with rumors. But is this panic really necessary? Is India truly unprepared for war? Or is the reality far stronger and more confident than we think? Today, we'll tell you that even if war breaks out, India has sufficient resources so that the public doesn't need to worry. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you can get all our latest video updates first. So, without delay, let's begin today's discussion. After the Pahalgam terror attack, tension between India and Pakistan is at its peak. On one side, the Indian army is retaliating, while on the other, responses are coming from Pakistan as well. In this scenario, a common question arises in every Indian's mind: if the war lasts long, how will the supply of essential goods continue inside the country? Do we really have enough stock to ensure that citizens don't face any problems? Let's begin with the most crucial resource: fuel, petrol and diesel, which forms the backbone of any nation's economy. India today possesses a strategic petroleum reserve that not only exemplifies our self-reliance but also acts as a critical weapon during emergencies. According to the Ministry of Petroleum, the country holds 5.33 million metric tons of strategic reserves specifically stored for wartime or national emergencies. These reserves are safely maintained at 3 locations: Visakhapatnam, Mangaluru, and Padur. But that's not the whole story. In addition to these, India's major oil marketing companies, Indian Oil, Bharat Petroleum, and Hindustan Petroleum, also maintain stockpiles enough to meet 64 days of domestic consumption. In total, this means that even if oil imports were to stop completely due to war, India could still sustain itself for around 75 days, not just to survive, but to remain resilient. Now let's talk about food supplies, ration and essential groceries. India is an agricultural powerhouse and ranks among the world leaders in food security. According to the central government, India produced 332 million tons of food grains in 2024. This includes 138 million tons of rice and 113 million tons of pulses. These figures clearly show that India not only produces enough to feed its population but also exports surplus grains to multiple countries. The biggest proof of India's readiness is the COVID pandemic, during which the government provided free ration to 800 million people, a scheme that continues to this day. Distributing food to such a massive population for such a long time, without major shortages, proves that India has robust stockpiles, and even in emergencies, no citizen will be left hungry. Whether it's a war or a pandemic, India is fully prepared to feed its people. Now, let's move to another essential household resource: LPG, cooking gas. As of 2024, India has around 121 LPG bottling plants across the country. These plants are not only meeting domestic demand but are also capable of quickly refilling and distributing stock during any crisis. While India does import a portion of its LPG, domestic production is steadily increasing. In 2014, only 56% of the population had access to LPG connections. But thanks to government initiatives like the 𝐮𝐩𝐽𝐿𝐴, that number has now reached nearly 100%. This means LPG is now accessible in nearly every household, and the government has ensured that no kitchen will go cold even during national emergencies. After oil, gas, and grain, Let's talk about logistics, that is, how all these essentials reach every household. In India, the railways, road transport, and cargo air services are fully capable of maintaining supply chains even in wartime conditions. During emergencies, Indian Railways and the Indian Air Force become an active part of the civilian distribution system, ensuring that the movement of goods continues without disruption. The government already has plans in place under the Disaster Management Act and the National Food Security Act to handle such scenarios. Another major strength is India's digitized distribution system. Ration cards are now valid across states thanks to the One Nation, One Ration Card system. With Aadhaar-linked databases and the Digital India initiative, aid can be delivered swiftly and accurately to those in need. No more long queues or hours of waiting. Distribution is now fast, transparent, and technology-driven. India's preparedness goes beyond just storage and supply. The government has consistently reassured citizens that even in times of war, there will be no shortage of essentials. Recently, Indian Oil and Bharat Petroleum both issued public statements urging people not to panic buy petrol or LPG, as the supply remains completely normal. IOCL clearly stated that all outlets across the country have adequate stocks of petrol, diesel, and LPG, and that the supply lines are operating completely normally. The company urged citizens to avoid rumors and unnecessary hoarding, as it puts pressure on the system. Bharat Petroleum echoed the same sentiment, assuring the public that the company is fully prepared for any situation and customers can meet their needs without worry. But how do such rumors spread? The answer lies in social media. A single false message, a misleading photo, or a deceptive video going viral is enough to cause panic. This is exactly what happened recently in border areas of Punjab, where people rushed to petrol pumps and grocery stores after hearing false claims. Fortunately, the situation was brought under control soon after statements from the oil companies and swift action from local authorities. We must also understand one more important point. Panic buying is not just unnecessary, it can also cause social harm. It prevents genuinely needy people from accessing essentials and can lead to black marketing. That's why, as responsible citizens, we need to act with patience and awareness. At this moment, the government, administration, oil companies, and food departments are all on high alert. They are not only monitoring the situation but also preparing for what may come next. In a wartime scenario, both state and central governments coordinate under a wartime supply model to ensure that citizens do not face shortages of essential goods. If needed, the military is equipped with field kitchens, mobile fuel units, and temporary storage depots to deliver quick relief in border areas. Moreover, India has strong diplomatic ties with several friendly nations who are willing to support if the situation demands. This shows that India's preparedness is not just internal, but also strategically global. So, the real question isn't, can we withstand a war? It is, do we need to panic? And the answer is clear, no. Because today, India is not only prepared on every front, but self-reliant too.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.